Alright. Um, so I'll continue where I left off. Um, yeah, I want to. It's hard, consistently. If you're not given the tools, you're not going to know. And when you're when as an adult, it's like people expect things out of you, and they have expected things of me, and consistently failing. It's really hard. Like, just I've failed so many times in my life, and because, like, what else? It wasn't possible not to, because if you don't know something, you don't know it. You, you and that's really hard, and on struggling with these, depression, really major depression, and other issues that could be, described with a label or whatever, and I could go into detail, but I won't. It's very hard. It has been very hard, and like I said, I'm really at this period right now where I'm really finding some joy in my life and some connection in my life, and it's a good feeling. And it's sort of overwhelming. It's like I can see now. I'm sort of not caught in a depth of sadness and hopelessness. I can see more, like, areas of improvement, and they're wide, excuse me. Sorry, I'm a little stuffed up. There's a lot for me to do, and a lot that I don't know, that I wish, obviously, I can't go back in time, and it's not productive to dwell too much, but, I feel like, like, I'm sort of at a stage that a lot of people are, maybe from healthier families, maybe when they were 16 or 18 years old, and I'm 27. Obviously, I'm still a young man, but it's embarrassing sometimes, and it's hard to show up, but I still do it because it's difficult, but it's worth it. I show up to this group every week, and I show up to therapy every week, and I wake up every day, and I try to take care of myself more so than I have, and I've succeeded in a lot of areas. But failure is, like, inevitable, and I can't give in to the shame. The shame is not even mine. It's sort of this thing that has been transmitted to me through generation. Just transmitted it. It's like my parent shame, and then, and you can go back. And I'm sorry, it's a lot. It's a lot. I guess this is just kind of a exploration of sort of where I'm at right now. It's not really. I'm sure it could be boiled down to a sentence or two, but I'm really, at this certain stage in my life. It's an exciting stage. It's a scary stage. It almost feels like I'm graduating, like the feeling that I'm sort of graduating from, like, high school or something and going out into the world. Because I feel like I'm able to do that now more so. I have a safe place to stay. I have enough money to live comfortably if I am responsible, which I'm working on it. It's difficult to be responsible. I was never taught to be responsible, and I was never taught to soothe myself, you know. It's very easy for me to wolf down, you know, cheeseburgers or something, and my weight has fluctuated over the years, and but I've gotten better, you know, and I've been able to maintain you know, to a certain degree. You know, I was up to almost 300 pounds at one point. 200. I'm 6'2". I was up to like 290 pounds when I was 21, I believe. That was my heaviest weight, and now I kind of fluctuate. My heaviest is usually about 210. I think right now I'm probably about 195 to 200. But yeah, yeah, I'm just really, you know, I'm at a really an ambivalent stage. A lot of gratitude, a lot of emotions, and a lot of things that I haven't explored. I haven't had this, like I'm just emphasizing, I haven't explored, you know, this, talking about my parents, talking about my family, talking about the relationships that I have with my family currently, or that I had, you know, growing up. It's, you know, I sort of touched upon it maybe in these videos, or sort of in my own head, or talked about it a little bit, but really like looking at them, understanding them, having the space to do that, I think it's worthwhile to do that. And yeah, something that I'm just now starting to do. So yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say. I just wanted to express these things, and you know, in the whole one, it's just nice to get it out, and yeah, I'm really surprised. You know, I started this channel, I guess, something like 2 years ago. I think maybe a little bit more than that, like maybe 2.5 years ago. I have like 125 subscribers, and it's crazy to think about that. It sort of seems a little like, sometimes I downplay it. You know, they're like, of course, like really, you know, millions of. But if I started this channel just out of desperation and out of loneliness, and to get the responses that I've gotten, and to meet, you know, I met somebody very special to me, and you know, it's easy for me to downplay success in my life, or positive things that I've done, but I'm very happy to have taken a risk and reached out, you know. Yeah, there's kind of like a metaphor that I've thought of, you know, like depression or things like that. It's like being in like a dark room that's soundproof. I don't know if I said that. I think I said this, or my friend said this, but being in a dark room that's soundproof, and you know, being kind of locked in that room, and you know, how to get out of that is by, you know, reaching out, and by letting in light into the room. And I think that hopefully that metaphor makes sense and I'm explaining it right. But that's sort of, you know, the more that I let in light into my life and open up and take chances, you know, the more that I've succeeded and gotten better, and got me to where I am right now, which is a lot better off than I've ever been in my life. So I want to thank everybody for their support, and just comments and or yeah. So hope you're doing all right, and wherever you are, whoever you are, and yeah, all right, take care.